Into Hard News TV 4. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where truth is like archaeology, and every day we're digging for it. Today is October 7th, 2020, and this first article in my top 10 today is from yesterday from Fox 5 out in New York. Florida teen is arrested at school after refusing to wear a mask. Think about that, y'all. You're at work and you get a telephone call that your 16-year-old kid has been arrested because they don't want to wear their mask at school. Okay, this is becoming very political. Now let's scroll down and read this. The lawyer for a family of a 16-year-old boy who was arrested last month after refusing to wear a mask at a Central Florida high school called the incident government abuse of a teen suffering from panic attacks. The Winter Springs High School sophomore, whose name was redacted on the September 17th report, was arrested after refusing to wear a mask and abide by other school rules, which violated a probation order that required him to maintain good behavior at the school, the Orlando Sentinel reported. Jose Reyes, I don't know how to pronounce his name, the family attorney, said the teenager's prior record did not justify what he viewed as uncalled for action. Should they be arresting a 16-year-old child knowing he already has a medical condition? In a statement, Reyes' law firm called the arrest government abuse and added, "We will be seeking just and fair compensation for the illegal arrest and the harm that this action has caused him." The boy's mother told the newspaper her son has an anxiety disorder. She said he was arrested after going to the school office to ask for water because he was feeling panicky and was having trouble breathing in the mask. "I could not grasp it at first because of a mask," the newspaper quoted the mother as saying. "I was just in disbelief. The AP isn't identifying the mother to protect the son's identity." Okay? So, now you're getting arrested for not wearing a mask at school. This is just more examples of the government's boot on your neck, pushing down harder, telling you that you will obey. And what is this? Conditioning and brainwashing. By legal definition, by scientific definition, by psychological definition, this is brainwashing. I typed in assimilation is a brainwashing technique. These are the things that came up. Assault on your identity politics, putting you down, putting you under guilt, self-betrayal, making you renounce who you are and where you came from, and white guilt, and all of it. They are assimilating everybody to a one way to think. Okay? One way. It's called thought reform, brainwashing, coercive persuasion. Okay? The brain can be controlled by certain psychological techniques. The whole world is under brainwash right now. To further support this, this article is from October 3rd from WND. Forced denunciations and sensitivity training mimic communist brainwashing tactics. We are being brainwashed to act alike, to think alike, to talk alike, to fall in line by whatever the government tells us to do, like everybody else standing next to us. This is article number 2 from October 2nd. Can artificial intelligence detect disinformation? A new special ops program may find out. Now, y'all, what are they going to call disinformation? The truth that we put out? Are they going to call disinformation that which goes against the official narrative? Are they going to call disinformation anything that challenges what they're putting out. Air Force U.S. Special Operations Command fund year-long effort to train a neural net to rank credibility and sort news from misinformation. We're getting more and more oppressed every day. No free thought anymore. Let's go to article number 3. This article is from October 6 from Zero Hedge. Top U.S. food banks warn of nationwide meal shortages in the next 12 months. We said last year we saw it coming with all the flooding on the farms, with all them having to till up their crops, pouring out milk, all the deaths and suspicious deaths of millions of chickens. So now they're warning of a nationwide meal shortage, and we talked about last year that the UN was saying that a global food shortage was coming. Okay, article number 4 is also from yesterday, from Vice. The IRS, those people sending those stimulus checks, the IRS is being investigated for using location data without a warrant. The IRS used smartphone location data from a contractor to try and track Americans without a warrant. Does this sound like a free country? It says, the body tasked with oversight of the IRS announced in a letter that it will investigate the agency's use of location data harvested from ordinary apps installed on people's phones, according to a copy of the letter obtained by Motherboard. It said the move comes after Senators Ron Whedon and Elizabeth Warren demanded a formal investigation into how the IRS used the location data to track Americans without a warrant. Once again, more proof of a prison planet. Being tracked by the IRS, getting suspended from schools if you don't wear your mask. Let's go to article number 5. This is from today, from the Daily Mail. World's first COVID passport technology will be trialed on flights from Heathrow this week in bid to let passengers travel without risk of quarantine in the future, but requires authorities to trust lab results from abroad. Y'all, do y'all see how ridiculous this is? Coronavirus passport trials are taking place at Heathrow this week to test technology to let people travel the globe without risk of being quarantined. Do you see how crazy this is? They're opening things up a little bit at a time in ways that they can control it. Now, if everybody else has to be quarantined, then certain places you don't have to be quarantined. It makes no sense whatsoever. Some people can be around people who were COVID, quote, positive, and they are forced to quarantine, or they go into lockdown with armed guards outside their house. And some people can travel and not be quarantined. The phone software is a digital health pass which can hold a certified COVID-19 test status or show someone has been vaccinated in future in a way designed to satisfy various government different regulations. There it is right there. Okay? They are telling you in order to pass, to travel, to do anything, you're going to have proof of a vaccination. Now they're just trying their procedures out, but we know what the real goal is: proof of vaccination. Article number 6 is from today. Eli Lilly seeks emergency FDA approval for antiviral. And here's a story I want to get into. Italy mandates mask outdoors. NFL outbreak grows, live updates. Yeah, that big old huge stadium, you know, people sitting miles apart from each other in the stadium. They're spreading like crazy in the NFL, but you can go to Walmart all day, every day with people in their slippers, and it ain't spreading out Walmart. Are they shutting Walmart down? No. In the face of growing evidence that wearing masks outdoors isn't as effective strategy for combating the spread of the COVID-19, the CDC, at the behest of the World Health Organization, has acknowledged that aerosol transmission is only a major risk factor for poorly ventilated areas. Italy is following through with plans to impose mandatory mask requirements across the country, part of a wave of rollback sweeping across Europe as the long-feared fall second wave appears to crest. Italy's top public health officials imposed a mandatory mask order, the mark of the beast, the mask of the beast, then the mark of the beast, the latest in a series of rollbacks in Italy's aim to try to tamp down a resurgence of the virus. Effective immediately, the council also approved new requirements for Italians to wear masks outdoors whenever they're near people who do not live together. The measures arise as Italy's leaders extend and reshape brainwashing, reshape the new normal, the new world order rising, reshape the country's emergency measures to account for the resurgence. And now article number 7 is coming out of California with the dictator Gavin Newsom. This is from yesterday from the Gateway Pundit. Crazed tyrant Gavin Newsom tells family members to wear masks in between bites of food when they're dining out. Raise up your little mask, put your little some bird meat in your mouth, nom, 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 nom. Put your mask back down, chew with your mouth closed underneath your mask in your nose. You can't breathe or taste your food because your nose is covered. You know how when you take bad medication you pinch your nose so you don't taste it? Now you're not allowed to even taste your food with the mask on your face. But let's go back to the first thing we talked about, a simulation into brainwashing. Now you need permission from the government to eat with your face not covered. Unreal. Scriptures say where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. There is freedom. Where the Spirit of the Lord, there is liberty. And we are seeing there's no freedom, there's no liberty. So we see evil is growing across the world. There is no freedom. Article number 8 is coming from the Daily Mail. This is from today. 3 mobile network outages leave thousands of customers across the UK unable to make calls or get online for 2 hours. Are they rolling out their tests to see how people are going to react? You know, how to control any mass hysteria? Is this a test run? The first reports of problems with the 3 networks came in at 8:47. This had turned into a flood of reports from across the country about 9:15. 3 didn't give any details of what caused the national network outage. No details. This is to control the response of the population. The 3 mobile networks went down on Wednesday, leaving thousands of customers unable to get online or make calls for up to 2 hours. Okay, so I just wanted to bring out this. The 3 did not give any details of what caused the outage. It's a test run. This article is from yesterday, article number 9. Snyder, our society is in the process of breaking down all around us. Have you noticed that people don't treat one another with the same level of respect or civility that they once did? Everywhere I look, people are treating one another badly, and this should greatly alarm all of us. Perhaps we can blame some of this on the pandemic because the restrictions that authorities have implemented around the nation have definitely put people in a bad mood. And of course, the fact that this is an election year, it certainly isn't helping things. What I'm seeing contributing to it is the pushing the racial division down our throats. how the politicians are wanting the racists to be at war and fight with each other and look suspiciously at each other. Then that's one division going on. Then you have the people that wear the mask versus the people that don't wear the mask. How many times are you seeing people getting the crap beat out of them because they didn't have a mask on? They're creating all these pockets of us against them, and everybody is on the defense. Okay? Our society is in the process of breaking down all around us, and we all see it, don't we? And I just read something the other day, 60% of all people think that we're about to go into a civil war. 6 out of 10 people. And this article is from September 30th from Christian Broadcast Network. Amazon rolls out a hand scanner, and it's already being compared to Revelation's Mark of the Beast. So we talked about Walmart's new technology that's coming. Now look at this. Amazon has created a new way for customers to make purchases with just their palm. The new hand recognition technology called Amazon One is currently available in 2 of its Amazon Go stores located in Seattle, Washington. By holding the palm above the device, patrons can enter secure areas and pay for items without cash or credit card. Now remember, Amazon has the CIA DHS contract to store all of our biometric information on the Amazon cloud for the government. Y'all remember that? So Amazon already had the database to match it up with all of this. The amount of data and personal information that the company can receive from the scans is also an important concern with the latest development in cashless payments. Like fingerprints, every palm is unique, and Amazon contends the data will be secured, stored in a special cloud created by Amazon for the government. And the customers can swipe out their Amazon One related hand data at any time. Now let me just do a Google search and show y'all, before y'all call me crazy, that that's what the database is. Okay, first article, NextGov, May 2020. Homeland Security Biometric Database is on its way to Amazon. NextGov, June 2019. Department of Homeland Security to move biometric data on hundreds of millions of Americans. The U.S., the next one, Fast Company, June 2019. The U.S. will store biometric data on over 250 million people. GeekWire, DHS moving biometric screening system to Amazon. May 2020 from The Hill, DHS moving biometrics database to Amazon Cloud. So now after Amazon has collected, sorted, stored, cataloged everybody's personal information, now Amazon is rolling out the scanner that's going to read your biometrics, that you can pay without cash, and all your information is already stored, and they are the middleman for the U.S. government. So tell me we're not becoming slaves to a system. The government will know everything you're going to get out of the store. When you go there, when you come out, everything. Y'all please leave me your comments below and let me know what y'all think. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.